ban a hero. Your team is picking.
They say that love is blind, but I never trusted sight. When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can't find. In the silence of the night, when my demons come alive, I hear a voice disguised, telling me we're not alright. You're always on my mind. On my mind. You're always on my mind. On my mind. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel my love.
Humble and Koopa are the best partners the team is picking.
They say that love is blind, but I never trusted sight. When I turn and look inside, there's nothing I can't find. In the silence of the night, when my demons come alive, I hear a voice disguised, telling me we're not alright. You're always on my mind. On my mind. You're always on my mind. On my mind. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One kiss, you feel my love. One taste, you can't get enough. One touch, you feel my love.
Welcome to Mobile Legends.
You gotta keep pushing on. You gotta keep pushing on. You gotta keep pushing on. You gotta keep. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? You gotta keep. Drop that shit. You gotta keep pushing on.
turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack.
I could set you free, show you what this world could really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free. I could set you free. I could set you free. Show you what this world could really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me. This world could really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me, I could set you free.
Under attack.
I could set you free. Show you what this world could really be. Here with me, I could set you free of the pain and misery and let you be. Here with me.
Your team destroyed a turret. If I drown, would you pull me back to you? If I drown in your poison. If I drown, would you pull me back to you? If I drown in your poison. If I drown, would you pull me back to you? If I drown in your poison. Would you pull me back to you? If I drown in your poison. If I drown, would you pull me back to you? If I drown in your poison.
Light will fall
Please pick a
prey
hero.
to shadow. Uranus has awakened. There's no time to
The
chit-chat.
enemy is picking.
I'm bound for a family focused.
Pump up the baseline.
Freely of the wind.
Pump up the. Pump the.
no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through? Shining through.
I've been trying to fight the demons in my mind. I'll prevail with every battle if I'm right. Guess my aim was off, the target's out of sight. Would I be better if I left it all behind? 'Cause we could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way, we could find a way. Find another place where we can just escape. We could find a way.
once in a hour, do some archbishop. Been a school them from when me in a khaki shop. Liverpool couldn't test the way me raw sit up quick draw. Him drop and can't get up, him not fast enough for my problem that you never solve. Send for the Dan brace for your firestorm, cause I turn into a monster. Ready for the war, better with your black. None of them boy, they no bad. None of them boy, they no bad. Black pants in the hour, some archbishop. Them no bad. School them from me in a khaki. Them no bad. School could take the with me raw sit up drop. If I can't meet up, no fast enough for my problem that you never saw. Send for the damn grace for your fire song, cause I turn it to a monster. Ready for the war, better with your phone. None of them boy, they no bad. Left a mark, young gog on a regular. We say them hardly ready. Them a new type of artillery. We a boss and a Tom and Jerry. Out the blue I hit you with an airstrike. They not bad like my air nice. It's a rare sight, yeah. Steady aim with precision. Make the vision with a clear sight. Better go get your affairs right. Them boy, they no bad. None of them boy, they no bad. Road back, they bring my bar. If you mark, them no bad. Them no regular. We see them hard, them no bad. It's me a new type of artillery. Hey, I'm a Tom and Jerry. All the blue, you back. No strike, no bad. Me aim nice, clear sight. Steady aim, no bad. And it's the vision, we like clear sight. Better to get your fit. Them boy, they no bad.
Your team is picking.
I am more than a weapon.
Time and tide wait for no man, nor girl.
You've been it from the start, inside my corner, yeah. When it gets cold and dark, you make
This
it warmer.
The choice is mine.
'Cause you're on my mind, all of my days and every single night.
and chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby, up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good vibes when seasons change, but we're the same. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
'Cause you got me holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding me up. Play me like a bass guitar, simmer down and mash me up. Tripping like I'm Jimmy at Woodstock. Me up, drumming round in your red Ford, shivers down my spinal cord. Oh, 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 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. You got me Even if I lost all my money, the zero runs deep, honey. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding. Even if my jokes aren't funny, my tongue tied up on it. And I don't need to speak a single word, 'cause you got me holding, holding.
Baby, can you pray, pray tonight? Baby, can you pray, pray for? Oh, baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make contact, it's only to the end. So pray tonight. So you won't no, 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 no. Everywhere that we had, Mr. And I know it. But I'll be ready every day. You know everything's alright. I'm only gonna pray. What you gonna pray? pray for me and fast. Pray, pray, pray for me and fast. Baby, pray, pray, pray for me and fast.
Request that.
Oh baby, can you pray? 'Cause every time you make it's only so pray.
An enemy has been slain. Gather at the turtle. Understood. Enemy rampage. The enemy has slain the turtle. Your team destroyed the turtle.
There was always a longing for more, a deeper connection. It's disconnecting from the source within. There were parts of my core, senseless and frozen. Wisdom hidden, locked up in my soul. Now it's the time to realize. Reconnecting, my foundation reunite. Oh, I'm digging, got my feet on solid ground. No more levitation.
And I keep falling, 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 deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. And without you. And all this time, maybe I'm living in the past. 'Cause without you, it's like the ocean. I'm drowning in every single way. And without you, I've got no focus. Fighting to just get through the day. And I keep falling, 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 deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. And without you, I keep falling, 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 deeper in every single way. Yeah, I keep falling, falling, falling. Without you, there's no escape. And without you.
An enemy has been slain. Our turret is under attack. Ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
Sweet delight, you are my lucky charm. I hold you close in the night in my arms.
Request backup.
And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. In the light of day.
Request backup.
And when we open our eyes, my worries fade away. 'Cause you gave me your heart in the light of day. In the light of day. So just don't say another word. These thoughts you've imagined aren't real, aren't adding up. You fetched your ideas from nowhere, or from another world. Your logic's impaired, your full picture is cropped. Cause we both know one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day they're just gonna try again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. You're so far off, oh it's like you can't see ahead. These feelings you've caught don't make sense, your plan's gonna flop. You keep raising doubts without cause, all you feel is dread. My logic is fair, if it's pain, it's ever gonna stop. Cause we both know that one day he's not gonna cry again. Without doubt, might say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again. So don't pout for our sake, cause this ain't the end. The sun's gonna rise again. We both know that one day we're just gonna try again. Without doubt, it's our say if all's gonna mend. We both know that one day the sun's gonna rise again.
Retreat from
So
the
don't
Lord!
pout for our sake,
Okay.
'cause this ain't the end.
The monster wants most.
Gather up the Lord!
later, till later, till later, till later.